We're also following news out of federal court here in Washington, D.C. The judge overseeing former President Trump's federal election interference case partially granted the government's request for a gag order, actually restricting the former president from making disparaging statements relating to this case. Our senior reporter, Katherine Faulders, was inside the courtroom, joins us now with more. So, Katherine, just kind of break down what we know at this hour.
Yeah, Kara, it's a stunning moment because this order that the judge imposed is the most restrictions that President Trump has had on his speech to date. You've heard him on the campaign trail, on the stump, his stump speech. He often refers to Special Counsel Jack Smith as deranged. He's called his staff thugs, for example. Those words were heavily used in this courtroom today with this order that this judge ultimately imposed. She said that the former president, that Trump cannot use those words as it relates to the special counsel, as it relates to his staff. He can't disparage witnesses, for example. He's allowed to broadly attack the government. He can say he believes that the investigation, for example, is politically motivated, but he also can't speak about former Vice President Mike Pence's role in January 6th, for example. And you know, when Trump attacks Pence, that is mostly what he focuses on. So it really was a stunning ruling from the judge, given that the government, of course, had asked for this limited gag order. She believes, and she said that this is more limited, given that he can still attack the Biden administration if he so wishes. He can say it's politically motivated. But the big question now becomes, what happens if he violates this? His top attorney, John Lauro, said in the courtroom today that whatever order was issued, that the Trump legal team would likely appeal it, for example. They haven't issued an appeal yet, but when do they do that? How fast does this get appealed? Does he violate it? And if he does violate it, what are the sanctions that the judge said she would impose? There's lots of questions here, and I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more from Trump's team on this order here today, Kira.
All right, so, you know, in light of all this gag order discussion, Trump and his lawyers, are they responding in any way?
Well, look, I think they haven't said anything yet. His lawyers are still inside this courthouse behind me. They said during oral arguments that they intended to appeal any order. I asked his top lawyer, who was arguing, John Lauro, this after she issued the order. I said, do you intend to appeal this? He wouldn't say it outside of the courtroom, but said that what he said inside the courtroom still stands. He stands by those comments, so that likely signals an appeal, something we're likely to see, I'm sure, from Trump's team, whether it's in the coming hours or the coming days.
All right, and then what's next, Katherine?
Look, I think we need to see the actual physical paper order from the judge and go through that. She said from the bench what she intends to do, so she still needs to issue that paper order. What's next, we'll probably see appeals, for example. What that appeal specifically looks like, we don't know yet, so we'll be looking for what the Trump team says on his language as it relates to the special counsel, as it relates to witnesses. So those are the next steps, at least at this point in this case.
All right, Katherine, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.